In the age of ancients, the world was unformed. Then from the dark came fire. And with fire came fire-keeping waifus.
I'm a firekeeper. Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
What? The bonfire. The very symbol of Dark Souls. Yeah, right. There's a reason it's on every game's loading screen. Anywho, come sit by the fire while I reminisce about sitting. My legs. The sad boy pose is truly iconic. Even the Lord of Cinders 2 uses this pose, but only the first time you meet him, for obvious reasons. Dark Souls 1, however, picks one of these three animations. And if you're lucky, there's a secret fourth one too. It's nothing sitting at a bonfire can't fix. And speaking of bones, it ain't called a bonfire for nothing. How else did you think the homeward bones worked?
Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owner's strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct.
The bonfire in Dark Souls 2 has the most intact skeleton. Maybe them saints drank a lot of milk.
They say these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire. But we will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story.
While in 3, it is the most destroyed. But that isn't the only thing that makes them different. The size of the flames differs greatly. Whoa. And can even be enhanced with humanity. But only in 1. This makes the bonfire give you much more Estus. 20 is the max. Beat Pinwheel to go above 10. Some fires are already kindled with 10 Estus. It's any bonfire with a firekeeper. Which brings us to the big firekeeper quiz. So what game has the most firekeepers? And how many in each? Go on and pause. After all, they ain't going anywhere. The first one's free. Metaphorically. The other firekeepers in one are. The fair lady.
COILED, what is it?
The dark moon knightess.
If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
And the stone dragon. Maybe. I'll give them half a point. Who says dragons can't be fire-equipping waifus, eh? Since the everlasting dragon is kinda, you know, everlasting. We can't just kill them to read their unique Firekeeper soul description.
The Firekeeper soul. I'm not reading all that.
But there is actually more. A fourth kind. The unnamed keepers.
A soul of a long-lost Firekeeper.
The first of these generic souls is found in New Londo. I call her the Water Keeper.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
The church has the Crypt Keeper. Kinda unhygienic to just leave this here. Blighttown Estates has the Sewer Keeper.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
And the Prison Deluxe has the Final Keeper. True to the lore, they are all female. Although it's hard to tell, they do wear female clothing. For a total Firekeeper count of 7.5. Next up, the Emerald Herald.
Bearer, see lest.
Might not count.
What are you?
They say that she is the last Firekeeper, but they say a lot of things.
Although, this just gives me more lore points to my dragons can be Firekeepers fan theory.
I was born of dragons, contrived by men. They are the ones who created me.
Wow. To keep things fair, I'll give you half a point. That dragon blood must count for something, eh? Oh no.
The dragon welcomes you.
And of course, we have the 4 Firekeepers. Strauen. Grind. Millie Beth.
My name is Millie Beth.
Says.
The old women were once Firekeepers. I am told there was a 4th. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. They have looked like that for as long as I have known them.
And Morel. For a final count of 4.5-ish firekeepers, most of which are doing a great job. But how will this compare to, or rather compare 3? The handmaiden somehow is not confirmed.
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
She lives up to her name. And the firekeeper.
I'm a firekeeper.
She probably counts. She has the scars to prove it.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
And not to forget,
I am Irina of ᵐᵉᵃⁿ. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames.
she's a little uncertain. So put your faith in her. And only buy the good stuff. And only the good stuff.
I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
For once, a soul's NPC doesn't just die. Instead, she's gone to the bell tower.
Oh, sweet champion of Ash, let souls be your strength.
She's now a fully fledged firekeeper. She can now level you. The only thing she's missing is her very own fire to keep. Oh my God.
Don't worry about me. I've long dealt in dark. Forever and ever.
Now that's what I call a fire keep. Who knew so many keepers existed? I don't think there is even that many bonfires. Oh. Well then. Dark Souls 1 has 39, with 5 in the DLC, for a total of 44. Dark Souls 2 has 58, with 19 more in the 2 DLCs, for a grand total of 77. And Dark Souls 3 has 64, with an extra 14 in the 2 DLCs. Just winning with a whopping total of 78 bonfires. Wow. Well, that explains why they needed all those firekeepers. This got me thinking. After all these bonfires, how many NPCs actually sit with you at the bonfire? And no, examples like the maiden here don't count.
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart cause they're not
conniptions.
That's way too far. I'm talking about full-on trailer bros. Actually sitting with you at the bonfire. And the answer is yo.
Oh, hello there. I knew you would come.
It's our boy Solaire. Although, there is a perfectly good fireplace right here, dude. Seriously.
Forgive me. I was in the wrong.
Oh, my bad. He's so depressed he keeps away from all other fires. And speaking of keeping fires, those firekeepers, they really live up to that name.
Why, COILED?
Or rather die with it.
Why, COILED?
If you kill a firekeeper, it can only be used to warp to. But no one would ever do this. Wait. Where's my bonfire?
Only trying to help.
The bonfire also fears the bad red man, along with other enemies.
Jeez, I bet you those guys are gonna try and kill me.
All bonfires react to them, becoming unusable for a time. In 3, it's the hardest to tell. It's just a little shy. And of course, Dark Souls 2 has to be different and only use a message. How disappointing. We all expected so much more from you.
I'm sorry.
After all, this is the only game with a secret bonfire quest. You just had to beat the entire game in a 0 bonfire run. Oddly enough, you can light them to respawn there later. But no resting. So this means no spells.
Do you really think you can manage the glories that are my spells?
No fast travel.
Nothing beats a Jetsy holiday.
And no free repairs.
No. I don't want that.
The grand reward for all this is the illusory ring of the exalted. This ring, just makes your right-hand weapon invisible. I don't see the point. Although to Dark Souls 2's credit, everyone loved it for its amazing light and shadows. Most of the time, not every bonfire worked, but it's much better than DS1's never having fire shadows. But Dark Souls 3 never ever gets credit for all the bonfires casting shadows, unlike its torches. Another win for Dark Souls 2. It's called that since you can have two shadows. Cool. Anyways, anything in the bonfire's orange light will cast a shadow. It's pretty subtle, and I've never ever seen anyone appreciate this. And shockingly, 3 does more with the fires than 2. They get different sizes. The shrine bonfire is much bigger than the rest. Good job, Firekeeper.
I am truly honored.
Ashen One, what is wrong?
Yeah. It's me. The waifu slander offense force. Turns out, old man gave his compliments a bit early, since this tiny flame, is how you find the bonfire at the start of all new playthroughs. Old man was playing in New Game Plus. She doesn't do anything. You have to find the 10 bone shards to go kindle it bit by bit to get that much deserved plus 10 Estus. Toasty. Just had to expose this faker for only keeping the credit. Back to Dark Souls 3, actually getting the small details right.
And certain bonfires are always small. It's any fire that has fixed warp locations. Like this only other one. That takes you to the DLC. It also has a certain someone's cloth too. I wonder if he's trying to lead me somewhere.
Go on. Take it.
And while I'm complimenting DS3, the fire poker itself gained lore. Or as some people call it,
the bonfire's coiled sword.
Anyways, it's the tool that seals Gundyr. Gimme that lore.
The coiled sword. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires.
And another is used for endless warping.
Coiled sword fragment. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted.
Wow. Speaking of purposes, what is the Firekeeper even keeping? Honestly, how did you even get this job?
I am a firekeeper.
Sadly, Not all bonfires are so lucky. The 4 primal bonfires all have broken fire pokers. This neat detail could explain why we can only warp back to Majula and use it for nothing else. And while I'm at it, I bet a certain chosen undead feels a bit silly having to carry that Lord Vessel everywhere. I'd rather simp for a fire poker. Even worse, there's a free one at the Fire Link altar. They don't even seem to be particularly rare. Seriously, who's building these things? Even in Dark Souls 2, we can see a smashed Lord Vessel. There's even another off-screen. For some reason. Maybe the poker's warping ability is helped by being in a vessel. There must have been a sale somewhere, since multiple seem to appear in 3. At this point, I think Miyazaki is just trolling me.
It's just the deepest drawer. Nani?
Oh.
Forgive me if this soundeth strange. Mayst thou thy peace discover the bonfire.
Well, what? I don't even.
So please, Ashen One, the flames guide thy way. Pray tell.
Miyazaki, why doesn't she speak English like you? The words are too deep for me.
It's been like 12 minutes and you haven't even explained how the bonfire even works. You slow-ass time-wasting senile miracles.
Oh yeah.
Grandson neglecting death.
Not everyone knows how bonfires work.
Like really, where is the miracle?
So then, how many things can you do at each game's bonfire? Answers on a postcard, please.
To my dearest viewer. Scene transition!
In her defense, the fire fades, and the bonfire goes without much to do. You only really have 3 choices. But that vesseled bonfire has much more to choose from, along with some spare room.
You got mail.
It's almost like at some point, there was the intention to make more options. Perhaps some kind of now-cut bonfire mechanics that would have had you creating your very own bonfires. Oh well. That's 6 options at our disposal. Now for Dark Souls 2. At best, it looks like just 5. But the burn menu is meaningful. It practically adds 3 new options. From leveling the flasks, preventing invasions, and New Game Plusing the area. We still talk about you. Bonfire Aesthetics. Anyways, that's 3 extra options for 7 things to do. 8 if we include the torch. It's not strictly a menu option, but you can ignite a torch at any bonfire. All in all, that gives us 8, with room for the weekly shopping list. Up next, Dark Souls 1. And wow, what can't you do? It really has everything. You can even level up. The only thing missing is being able to do my taxes. Oh well. But this isn't just the main bonfire. This is all for any bonfire. You never have to go home. Each one is a true sanctuary. So this means I can scientifically prove that the original fires are superior to the maiden.
Pathetic.
Before we end, it's fitting that all the games end with bonfire-related bosses. From its charcoaly guardian to a silly little bonfire man.
Young Hollow, these. You.
And of course, a literal manifestation of the first flame itself. It's almost like it's a major theme. So all in all, if I had to pick out my favorite bonfire, aesthetically and mechanically, throughout the entire series, it would have to be the original flame from the original Souls. It's majestic and magical. It's exactly what an enchanted flame should really be. And just look at its maximum kindle size. What a flame when compared to the max remastered flame. It can't hold a candle to it. This is just a fire. How boring. I have no idea why it was removed. It's the essence of Dark Souls. I just wish that we could have fire kept you. Sayonara. My old flame.
The fire that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Unless it's the unremastered Bonfire. That's just long.
Thanks for watching.